was here to stay. It will never die. It was meant to be that way.
Welcome to Alternative Access, everybody. It's now 10:01. My name is Bill Fugino. You're listening to 90.7 FM WFUV here at Fordham University, New York. And today's guests are the Elevator Men, and we have, let's see, Derek, Mark, Russell, Steve, Paul. Okay, you took your name tag off, Paul. How can you expect me to remember your name if you don't have your name tag on? All right, we got a little late start. These guys have a hell of a setup here tonight, folks. We got all kinds of music on tape to play and live music, and we just didn't start in time, so we're not all set up. And my engineer is telling me, stretch it out, Bill, stretch it out. We don't have the tape queued yet, and so I'm gonna babble on here as much as possible until we get the tape queued. I don't know how many of you guys have mics, so why don't we try this one at a time, and maybe we can do some kind of chatting. So Paul, try and say something, and I'll tell you if you went over the air. No, next. Russell? No, I don't think anybody's getting a mic, so I'm here, and they're all looking at me. And
But we trust you.
Let's see. Andre, our engineer, is telling me that we should be able to hear some of you guys. Let's see what happens.
Glad to see you have a great school here.
Hello?
Oh, wow, look, Mark has a mic. Mark.
I'm working.
Mark, you and I can chat.
Nice to be here, Bill.
Okay, why don't you introduce the other members of the band, considering you're the only one who has a voice right now?
Well, we're the Elevator Men. We've got Paul Zuno, Russell Perry, Derek Foley, and Mark Yeager here.
Okay, and
we're happy to be here.
okay, why don't you
Darn glad.
Hey, Derek's working too.
Yeah, I got a mic.
All right.
How about that? Paul's still micless.
Okay, 2 out of 4.
We don't sing
We
that
got
much.
Paul's.
Let's keep it this way.
All right, so we have two out of 4 of the band members have mics, and we're really sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We're working on this as much as possible.
This is college radio
And,
at its best.
As soon as we get any song queued up, we're gonna go to that song.
We're having fun though. Hey,
rather
wait, I
than-
think I got a mic. No, I don't. It's just really
They are gonna be playing live later on. Why don't you guys make some instrument noises or something?
They're here. Mark, play those bongos.
Well, percussion stuff we've got.
Okay, and we're kind of going through the sound check right now. All right, how would you guys describe the band? This was all supposed to happen later on, but why don't we get right to the talking? Considering.
Give me a shot, Mark.
The band. We're
All right, wait. Why don't I read what Good Time said about you guys? You guys are saying, read this. Okay, the first, it says, the Elevator Men at Kenny's Castaways. What happened to music of the early 80s? Music from groups like The Romantics, The Pretenders, and Joe Jackson. Some of these groups are still making it big, but the music is noticeably different. It's that bounce and clapping beat that has disappeared. But don't despair, the music is alive and well and in the form of the Elevator Men.
Yay! All right.
So, what do you guys think about that?
I think it's pretty much on the money. What do you think, Mark?
yeah, good danceable rock and roll, party music. A lot of fun, hard hitting, a lot of fun, good party. Like I said,
So you think it's a good party, Mark?
it's a very good
A lot
party.
of fun.
All right, it seems like we have 3 out of 4 mics. Russell, why don't you
Who's
try
back?
your mic?
I'm still here. I'm still waiting to do
Oh.
this.
Paul, you're on.
No, I don't think I'm on. Look,
Oh, no, Paul's not on.
guitarist, though.
Paul's guitars.
Play a little bit.
But we can kind of hear you in the background. You guys can shout loud.
Yeah.
All right. Andre, are we ready to go to music? Andre's looking at me like, don't even think about it. You got to see if we were television, we'd have ratings at this point. You got to see the look on this guy's face. And as he runs away to go cue up the tape machine. Anyway, so Russell's leaning over to a mic to say something.
We're having a great time. It may not. What is it? People out there in Radio Land, does it sound like we're having a great time? Because if you could see the look on our faces, we're smiling. We're having a great time.
And ladies and gentlemen, they are smiling.
Hey, wait a second. I got a mic too now.
Hey.
Check it out. All right.
Hello.
All right. Hello, everybody.
So how long have you guys? How long have you guys been together?
Been together for about 2 years. 2 years. Derek's our newest member. Derek
2
is-
months.
2 months. He's
2 months
He's
long.
definitely a hired gun from Boston. But the band's been together for about 2 years. Russ and I met out Stony Brook, Long Island, eastern end of Long Island. And Russell happened to know Mark, the drummer. And we got together, made real fine music here. And, here we are 2 years later. It's about 2 years, right? The anniversary's coming up, right?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play it for you.
All right. How did Derek get to be part of the band?
I answered Nat in the voice. And persevere. That's the key, kids. Persevere. And I like the guys. And it just worked out. That's rare that happens, but it had to happen to have it be like this. So, that's all she wrote.
You figure, we're in a closed room with this guy. We have to get along with him, You figure, why not?
All right. All right. It's kind of tight in here. Is everybody comfortable?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Used
we're
to
kind
it.
of tight. We got all kinds of mics
We should
and
check out
wires
Andre.
running around. Andre, how are you doing?
Andre, how you feeling?
Andre's saying it's
Andre's
coming.
in his chair.
It's coming.
Is that it? Is that me?
What are we looking for the source of the unknown noise in the background?
Yeah, check
Yeah.
it for
I don't know where that was coming from.
It's from the guitar.
The more you drink, the more comfortable you get.
Okay, Derek is saying maybe we should play something.
No. It's
Sure, we'll do so. Let's play some, guys. What do you
All
want
right,
to play?
let's see if the.
There we go.
Oh wait, Andre is trying to tell me something. What are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody but Russell has a mic. I don't know.
Hi, how you doing?
No, Russell doesn't have a mic yet, Andre.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue to talk here. This sounds like this is a great show.
I got
I'm telling you, this has got to be one of the better shows we've had. Russell's gonna lean over and say something now.
have some more. I just want to say, Dad, if you're listening, happy 72nd birthday. My dad's birthday.
Wow.
I want to say thanks. Yeah. Happy birthday, Dad.
I'd like to say a special hello to my usual co-host Joe McNicholas, who's probably sleeping right now and avoiding all of this. And thanks for missing this show, Joe, of all shows to miss. And Andre's in here with us now. Andre, would you like to say hello to everybody out there? We've talked about you plenty of times on the air, but you've never actually said anything to our listeners out there. He's going, shh, don't put me on, as he crawls underneath the table. And I'm not kidding. He did crawl underneath the table. He's trying to hook up Russell's mic. And what are you guys talking about? If you're gonna talk over the air. We need plenty of talking.
I'm asking Russell. No secrets. We should tell everybody where we play. Let's tell everybody where we play. So they come out and, the same thing happens to us live, too. Mics don't work, and we have Andre there with us, too.
You have your own personal Andre.
Bad
We're
luck.
gonna be playing at Kenny's Castaways the 13th, Saturday night. Actually, the 16th, December 16th.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10 o'clock. So we're trying to,
Hey,
Hey,
Hi.
Russell's
Russell
got
has
All
a mic.
how you doing?
And ladies and gentlemen, it's Russell.
It's the elevator men are complete.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Andre.
Okay, Andre, everything good?
Yay!
Thank you. Hey.
And now the show will officially start. You know what we could do? We could play the theme song again. Hey, Andre, is it possible we could get the theme song again?
It's like the Gary Shandling show. Is that what we?
What we're going to do is we're going to go to the theme song again, and then we're going to go right to the music of the Elevator Man, and we're going to make believe none of this happened. All right?
It's all a dream.
So, I'm going to get, just give me like
Yeah.
10 or 20 seconds of the theme song, and then cut right to, let's see, we're going to hear This Time on tape. Do we have tape, Andre? We have tape? All right, everything is cool. All right, so give me 10 or 20 seconds.
Andre's set.
Andre says he said, okay, we're going to get 10 or 20 seconds of theme song, and then This Time by the Elevator Men. Stay tuned, folks. This is 90.7 FM WFUV.
she said goodbye was the last thing I heard. Everything in the universe came down to being her. I guess in the scheme of things, mine's just an ordinary life. Oh, she's gonna leave me this time for the last time. It wouldn't mean a thing to anybody else. Sounds like somebody choking more than a cry for help. I guess in the scheme of things, mine's just an ordinary life. She's gonna leave me this time for the last time. This time for the last time, I know for sure. She's gonna leave me this time for good. This time for the last time, she's made it good man. She's gonna leave me. She's gonna leave me. Hey. This time for the last time, I know for sure. She's gonna leave me this time for good. This time for the last time, she's made it good now. She's gonna leave me. She's gonna leave me. Oh, by myself, I sit here in my room. And I kid myself, yeah, she'll be back soon. Well, I guess in the scheme of things, mine's just an ordinary life. Oh, she's gonna leave me this time for the last time. She's gonna leave me this time for the last time. She's gonna leave me this time for the last time.
And that was The Elevator Man with This Time on 90.7 FM WFUV. You're listening to Alternative Access, and we're here live in the studio with The Elevator Men. And they've got their instruments, and they've got mics and wires and all kinds of stuff. And we're gonna be doing a little live music later on. But first, just tell me a little bit about This Time, that song that we heard, and the whole Elevator Men tape together. You know, how did you get that together?
Well, the song This Time for the Last Time is a song that we wrote. I'd say it was actually, I think that song was the last song before we did the record. We just happened to do it. We just happened to work on it, and we just liked it, and we put it on the record. It was like, actually, we weren't even planning on putting that on.
No, actually, producer Roger said,
Yeah.
do it. And we did it. It was good. Worked out well.
Yeah, it's got a country feel to it, you know, but we kind of add a little punk noise to it, I think, in some way, you know. What do you think?
Well, the thing is, we couldn't decide whether to be a country band or a rock and roll band or a new wave band, so we kind of do a little bit of everything, trying to mix in, you know.
That's good. That's good. You know, you can't play the same thing all the time, because then you're playing the same thing all the time.
It's sort of an alternative to much other music as played today.
That's what this show is all about.
Hey, Russ is the key word. Watch the meters, Paul. Watch the meters.
Okay, and so you guys wanted to play some live songs, and you said
Sure.
you're gonna play Blue, a song called Blue, and then we're gonna hear it on the tape.
Yeah.
Is this so we can like compare and contrast the two, or?
I've heard radio shows in the past which bands have like done some of their songs and then you hear it as it was recorded in the studio. I just think it's a lot of fun, so we decided to do it.
This is the way the song was written. This is what you hear it bare bones, then you hear it as it sounds on the record.
All right, and then we could talk about the differences between recorded Elevator Men and live Elevator Men, and you could tell me like what one of your shows is like.
Sounds
and,
good.
Try to entice our listeners down to one of your shows.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys go for it? And while you're doing it, I'm going to try to lower the temperature in here.
Okay.
Because it's really hot. So take it whenever you want it. This is the Elevator Man, ladies and gentlemen, doing Blue live right here in the WFUV studios.
I want to spend time with this lady. I want to spend time with this lady, and her name is Blue. Was a late day in early June. The clock on the wall said it was too late. It was too late. It was too late for you. I want to spend time with this lady. Yeah. Just then I realized the lady was no longer there. I used to dream about happy times. I used to dream, but my own tear got in the way. Got in the way. Got in the way of you. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Right. I want to spend time with this lady. I want to spend time with this lady, and her name is Blue. Was a late day in early June. The clock on the wall said it was too late. It was too late. It was too late for you. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, yeah. I said, Lady Blue got me going crazy now, now. This Lady Blue, Lady Blue. Yeah, yeah. Right. Lady Blue got me doing crazy things. Lady Blue put these tears in my eyes. I said, Lady Blue got me doing crazy things. Lady Blue put these tears in my eyes. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever now. Yeah.
Wow, you guys really get into that.
Can't help it.
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys were like lost for a while there. Just amazing. All right, so we're gonna cut right to the album version now. Give you guys a break. After that, you guys deserve it. So why don't we cut right to it? It's 20 minutes after 10 o'clock here on WFUV. This is Alternative Access, and here's the Elevator Man with the album version of the song you just heard called Blue.
I want to spend time with this lady. I want to spend time with this lady, and her name is Blue. It was a late day in early June. The clock on the wall said it was too late. It was too late. It was too late for you. I want to spend time with this lady. listen, realized the lady was no longer there. I used to dream about happy times. I used to dream that my own tear got in the way, got in the way, got in the way of you. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I want to spend time with this lady. I want to spend time with this lady, and her name is Blue. It was a late day in early June. The clock on the wall said it was too late. It was too late. It was too late for you. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, yeah. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now. Yeah, I will love you forever and ever and ever now.
And that was Blue by the Elevator Men, and we're here in the studio at WFUV with the Elevator Men. And before the show, we sat and we were talking, and we, just kind of getting together what you guys were gonna play next. And you said you were gonna play "Sleeping on the Highway" live, and Paul said that there's a neat story you wanted to tell before you played the song.
Sure, just so you guys.
Oh wait, I'm not sure if you have a mic yet. Can we turn Paul's mic up? And let's see, try it again.
It's moving.
Oh boy.
Snake is a treacherous thing. Oh, here we go. I think what's happening. Is that it?
Well, this
Well,
one.
yeah, take Russell's mic and tell me the story, and then
Okay.
hopefully you'll have a mic by the time.
Yeah, just real brief. I was driving upstate with a friend of mine, actually Kelly. We'll say hi to Kelly, right? Gang, let's say hi to Kelly.
Hi, Cal. Hey, Cal.
Let's say hi to Gail. Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Okay. So we were driving upstate, and I looked on the side of the road, and there was a raccoon lying there, and she just looked at it, and she said, well, it's just sleeping. And I was like, I said, no, that thing's squashed. It's certainly not sleeping. So, and then I was like, sleeping on the highway. So that's how we got the song, right? Sure. So that's it.
That's neat. All right, why don't you try your mic out, and if your mic is working, get right into the song.
Sure, let's
So,
see.
do this one. I'll just sing harmony.
Great.
I love singing next to Paul. I sing to him next to him. And
Sure.
Here we go.
What?
Can't believe anybody be so cruel. You slap around whatever reason you choose. Turn around whenever I hear that little girl laugh. I'm so surprised to see a woman and a beautiful one at that. Well, I'm glad you made it back into the woods. Hey, and the bunny on the roadside, just playing dead. We both know that just sleeping on night that somehow lost their way. We both know that you're sleeping on the highway, sleeping on the highway. Well, I've never seen anybody so alone, down in the basement, slumped over with the TV always on. Yeah. Well, I've never seen somebody so sad inside. Yup, so sad, couldn't find the tears to cry. Well, I'm glad I made it back into the woods. Hey, and a bunny on the roadside, just playing dead. We both know that just sleeping on the highway, little creatures of the night that somehow lost their way. Yeah. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. Here we go. So far, so good. Yeah, I think it's understood. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So kids, alright. Won't you stay with me tonight? Yeah, I think you should. And a bunny on the roadside, just playing dead. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. Little creatures of the night somehow lost their way. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. We both know that just sleeping on the highway. Watch out, Pat.
Wow. You guys really get into it. Especially you two. Paul and Russell, I thought you two were gonna explode. You're all red, you got veins popping out all over the place.
Looks very much like that raccoon on the side of the road, don't you? This one, no wonder this mic went off too, I think.
No. I don't think it went off. You were singing the whole time. You were coming through. I can hear what's going over on the
Mine's been off.
Derek's is
I've given
gone.
up. The station's
Hey.
best.
Hey, Mark's got a mic.
I've still got a mic.
Andre's underneath
here.
the table again.
You're meant to be a
He's,
game show host, Mark.
He's tying my legs up with some mic cord.
The possessed station. It's possessed. Is this on? Well, hey, wait a second. My guitar mic's on, no?
Yeah, that one's working.
Paul, did your strings get together with the chords in the studio?
There's a
All
joke.
right.
I break strings a lot.
Okay, what we're gonna do now is so we can have some time to get everything together. We're gonna go to the tape again, and then when we get back, we'll do some another live tape pair, and then we'll talk about that. So this one we decided was gonna be Sky and Ocean. Now let me check with our assistant engineer. He says the tape is ready, so we're gonna go right to the tape. This is Sky and Ocean by the Elevator Men here on Alternative Access on 90.7 FM WFUV.
Let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. Yeah, let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. When you're cloudy and starts to rain, well, I'll be raging with tidal waves. There's nothing I can do. You can't do yourself, but it's nice to know you can ask for help. Let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. Yeah, let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. Painters paint on the cliffs above. Children play, lovers love, and poets write about the devotion. The endless skies for the deep blue ocean. Let's pretend in the horizon, where the sky meets the sea. Hey, that is you, and dance with a soft touch. It's a special place just for us. Let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. Yeah, let's pretend you're the sky and I'm the ocean. You're the sky and I'm the ocean. You're the sky and I'm the ocean. You're the sky and I'm the ocean.
And that was Sky and Ocean by the Elevator Men here on Alternative Access on WFUV. And in order to get a little more time so we can see if we can get all of our mics on at once, apparently we're able to get 5 out of 6 most of the time. And we're gonna go for a full 6 out of 6. We're gonna go to another cut off the album. This one's Say Yeah. All right, maybe we're not. Andre's saying stretch it. We don't have mics, we don't have tape. Bill, talk. All right, so I'm gonna talk. We're here in the studio again, this evening, ladies and gentlemen, with a band called the Elevator Men. And if you guys can try saying hello, and if you have a mic, Russell's like, I want to say something.
I have a mic, right?
Yeah, you have a
Hey,
mic.
Russ is there.
Hi, folks. How you doing? This is Russell Perry speaking for the Elevator Men. And if you're digging the music on the tape, which I hope you are, we're having a good time, you might be wondering, where can I get this tape? Where do I buy this tape? Well, it's not out in the stores yet.
Good question.
Yeah, really good question. It's not out in the stores yet because we're not signed with that major label, but we play a lot around Manhattan and Long Island. We have a hotline number. That number is 718-441-5766. And if you call that and let us know, we'll get you a tape. But better than that, you can find out where we're playing all throughout Manhattan, a little bit on Long Island, and you can buy the tape at our shows. We also have these great T-shirts. And if I ever get fired as the bass player and singer for this band, I can just be their promotional manager. See, I'm getting real good at this kind of thing.
That's a good idea.
Keep going.
All right.
Go for it.
Wait. Let's take some time out to ask Jeff if we have tape yet. Apparently, no. Andre's standing right here next to me now, going, "No, we don't have tape."
You want to sing this one with us, Andre?
No, Andre's hiding underneath the table again. We're gonna have to like buy a gift for Andre or something for being the world's most patient engineer
Actually, when you think of it,
of all time.
you can just say yeah live if you want to.
You want to try doing Say Yeah live with whatever mics you have?
Sure.
And Jeff is going. Oh, Jeff, our assistant engineer, Jeff Rooney, is telling us we have Say Yeah on tape, all queued up and ready to go. Now Paul's saying no, let's do it live. No, you know what? We have engineer override. He's saying go to tape so we can set up all the mics.
Okay.
No, now we have
Override.
override of the override.
Override.
Okay, so let's go right for the live. Andre, you want to come here? Get your voice on the air for once.
You guys sound very good. Go right into live.
Thanks.
Andre says go right into live.
Good voice.
This is the Elevator Men, ladies and gentlemen. This is called Say Yeah.
Well, you say you want me, well that's alright. I'm gonna make you forget about all them other guys. Well, you say you're lonely, well that's okay, 'cause I need you here with me anyway. Just pick up the phone. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Well, there's a problem, don't be afraid to ask. Can't you see, doll, I need you just as bad. Well, if you're lonely, well, that's okay, 'cause I'll be there for you any night, any day. Just pick up the phone. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't Come on, baby, just pick up that telephone and say yeah. Say yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, one other day, one other day, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, come on, come on, come on. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. No, yeah, 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 yeah. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me. Come on, babe, come on, babe, come on, babe. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah.
That's great. I know I said this twice before, but I still can't believe how energetic you guys are. You just you're all over the place. One of you is gonna explode on stage one day, and you're gonna have a major lawsuit on your hands.
Like Spinal
You know.
Tap. Only if we get some of the glop on somebody.
Thanks, Bill.
Green globule.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the recorded version of that song, and
Say yeah.
then we're gonna get to my my question from a while back, the difference between live Elevator Men and recorded Elevator Men. So why don't we cut to the tape right now? This is the Elevator Men doing "Say Yeah."
Well, you say you're lonely. Well, that's okay. 'Cause I need you here with me anyway. Well, you think you want me. Well, that's alright. I'm gonna make you forget about all them other guys. Just pick up the phone and say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. Well, if there's a problem, don't be afraid to ask. Can't you see? Now I need you just as bad. So if you're lonely, well, that's okay. 'Cause I'll be there for you any night or any day. Just pick up the phone. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah, you want me, yeah, you need me, yeah. Say yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to say. We're gonna find out anyway. Woo!
And that's Say Yeah, the recorded version of the Elevator Men here on WFUV, and we're here in the studio with the Elevator Men. And we had a question a while back. We heard Say Yeah live, and we heard the recorded version, and we also heard Blue done the same way, live and recorded. And I'd asked, what's the difference between, like putting on the record and coming out and seeing you guys live at one of your gigs?
Well, basically, when we're doing it live, there's not a tape running.
You don't need a stereo.
You don't need a stereo to hear us.
I think the thing is like you said before, Bill, like you were saying, like, we were about to explode while we're doing it in the studio here with you. And the thing is I don't think you can get some of that energy on the tape, but it's like when you see us live, I think it's like 100 times, what you hear on the tape. You agree, Russ, or
Definitely,
what?
yeah.
It's just the energy is like right there for you to take, as opposed to, hearing on a thing.
But we're looking forward to making our next record, hopefully in the very near future, and I think the outcome is going to be even more spectacular than this record. This record came out real good, but we've played about, I guess we're almost in the 400 or 500 club as far as the number of shows we've played in the last 2 years.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we played a lot.
Cool. Your shows must be pretty energetic, because right now you're sitting here in the studio and all you got are walls and mics and wires all over the place. I suppose when you throw in a whole bunch of people,
when you see a whole room dancing to the music you wrote, it's a pretty incredible high. It works. It gets
kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. You're good though, Bill, because
I could take the place of a room full of people, huh?
you're doing real good, ladies and gentlemen.
At least 20.
It was amazing when you took off
Thank
your
you very
clothes and
much.
started dancing around the room. That's what everybody
Yeah.
does.
Well, we can do that on radio.
It's true.
No
it's true.
pictures.
Right.
There are some people though that do stare into the box every once in a while and try to look at us. All right, now what we decided before is that we were going to go to the tape again. We were going to play Parade. Do we still want to do it that way? Stick to our schedule?
Sure, why
All
not?
right, so we're going to cut to tape, and then when we get back, you guys are going to play some more live stuff for us.
Sounds good.
Sure.
All right, so it's about Andre saying no. Andre saying we got it. All right,
Hey, Andre comes through.
Andre for the holidays.
It's 10:45 here at WFUV, quarter of 11 o'clock, and this is the Elevator Men doing Parade.
She's there, up in her room. Well, I'm out walking the streets, maybe all alone. Well, she cries all night and day. While I'm a parade. Well, she said, why did you have to leave? Within 100,000 years, just one of those things. Well, she cries all night and day. While I'm a parade. I'm a parade, 'cause she's out of my life. Yeah, watch me smile. I'm a parade now, baby. Walk alone, all I do is cry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's there, up in her room.
That was the Elevator Men doing Parade here at 90.7 FM WFUV. You're listening to Alternative Access. My name is Bill Fugino. We're here in the studio with the Elevator Men, and you guys are about to play a song called Mr. Elevator Man live. And I suppose, now which came first, the name of the band or the name of the song?
The chicken. Actually,
The chicken?
the chicken's coming later. The song came first, actually, and a friend of ours, Karen Rolfe, she's our artist in residence who came up with our logo, and she actually named the band, and she came up with this logo. It's a real neat logo with 4 legs up on an elevator going on up or going down, depending on
Going up.
how the day's going. Yeah, I guess it's going up. And so that came, and we all just kind of liked it, but she got that idea from the song, which, actually an older band it did, but we reworked it, and it actually came out pretty well. But we could do a little bit of the song for you here.
All right.
Called Mr. Elevator Man.
All right, you guys can take it whenever you want.
Yeah! Okay, we can start it. So 1, 2, 3. I get a rise when I see you. I get a rise, don't know what to do. I get a rise when I see your face. I ain't gonna talk about it now, Mr. Elevator Man.
Russ, you got it, man.
I feel real high when I'm with you. I get real high, yeah. I don't know what to do, and I don't wanna talk about it. I'm feeling so blue in the face, oh yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it now, oh, Mr. Elevator Man. You never let me down. You never let me down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You never let me down. You never let me down. Oh no, yeah, 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 yeah. No. Jam it up, boys. I get a rise when I step in your boot. I get real high, yeah. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to talk about it. I'm feeling so blue in the face, oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna talk about it now. We just 4 Elevator Man playing elevator songs on WFUV. We love you. Happy holidays.
That was great. Russell was really going for it a minute ago. He wasn't even sitting down this time. We had chairs all set out for these guys. He pulled up his mic. He stood up, and then he didn't even use his mic. He was hopping around to everybody else's mic. He was crawling on the tables and all kind of stuff like that.
Dangerous man.
Swinging from the lamp.
There's not really any breakables in here except
Except us, of course.
You know,
Everything's already broken.
anyway, we've got a little over 5 minutes left. You guys want to take care of business? I can take care of this. We got a couple of dates that you guys are playing in the area. First, we'll do Manhattan. You're playing at Kenny's Castaways in Manhattan on Saturday, December 16th at 10 p.m. and then again at midnight, and at the Nightingale Bar in Manhattan, Saturday, December 23rd at 10 p.m. and then back to Kenny's Castaways on New Year's Eve for New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, come on down, folks. Party out.
Playing at 10 p.m. and then again at midnight New Year's Eve. So that's your
1990.
Bring in the new
1990
year with the elevator. man.
First set of the
First gig of the decade.
First gig of the decade. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're playing the last gig of the 80s and the first gig of the 90s. And all in
Well, we
one
should.
day. And,
Yeah.
well, we reach out to Long Island. How far out is Miller Place?
It's pretty far.
It's very far.
So don't even bother that.
Yeah, it's all right.
They
Good place,
can't
though.
hear us.
Good
but
place, though.
you're playing Peabody's Pub there on the 15th.
Bill, you gonna come down Saturday? Bill, we want Bill coming down.
Here's the Rock and Roll Cafe. That's in Manhattan.
Sure.
Thursday, December 28th. 2 sets. 9 p.m. and then again at midnight.
Sure.
Again.
Mhm.
Friday. What's Friday?
Day after Thursday.
No, that's the 16th, huh?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll
Yeah,
be there.
16th. Right?
I'll be there. Am I on the guest list?
You are on the guest list.
Of course.
You're
Then I'll be
automatically
there.
on
Of
the
course.
guest
All
list.
right.
Definitely. And so is Andre.
Andre,
Wouldn't forget Andre.
they're gonna charge you double, Andre. I know it.
You know, let's give that number one more time, because in case, you know, when I'm listening to radio, I never really listen, so I always like to.
Just like
So,
everyone else.
Get your
hotline.
pen and paper out now. This is the
Can we all say
Elevator
that?
Man
Can we
hotline.
all say this all at the same time? You ready? The
Sure.
hotline number is
718-441-5766.
The International Silver String Submarine Band.
And for every 100th lucky caller, you get to speak with Russell live. And
It gets better, folks. Believe me, it gets much better than this.
we have one more song we're gonna play off the tape. Why did you save this one for last? Do you like this?
Well, I tell you, Do You Like This is kind of the. It's I think it's very different from the rest of the tape. Not all of us are from Long Island or whatever, but Russell was born.
Where
out there.
are you guys from?
Well,
we never got to that.
Derek's from
Officially.
Boston, right?
That's right.
Boston. Russell's from Rockville Center. Rockville Center.
Rockville
Which where I was born, Mercy Hospital. Mark's from Queens, actually the Rockaways, right?
Rockaway Beach.
And I'm out from the island, East Northport.
Wow.
But this tune, Do You Like This, is it's a little bit different because we're, basically the lyrics are talking about some of our surroundings, the TV generation, kind of hanging in there watching an awful lot of TV instead of getting out and living life, so that's the idea of this song. And I think the band's trying to ask them, do you like this? And you don't want to like it, you want to get out there and live life, instead of sitting around watching TV the rest of your life. So that's the idea of this tune.
All right, so why don't we get right to the tune so we can have some time afterwards to wrap things up. So about 4 minutes before 11 o'clock, this is the Elevator Men doing Do You Like This?
Hey man, this ain't no sort of party. This is what you call permanent vacation. You don't like it, what you see. Get your head right out of the basement. Do you like this? Do you like this? Come on now, shoot right there. You know, like a soft kiss from a girl that you wanted for so long. Everybody stand up. Hey, do you like this? Come on now, baby. Can't you see all the things in the world that are bothering me? You don't like it? What's gonna be? Turn it off that TV. Do you like this? Do you like this? Come on now, shoot right there. You know, like a soft kiss from a girl that you wanted for so long. Everybody stand up. making love. Time to be as one. Time for making love. Time to be one.
And that was Do You Like This by the Elevatormen. And we're running out of time, so we're going to wrap up the show quickly. I want to give the WFUV phone number is 212-365-8050. The address here is Alternative Access, care of WFUV Radio, Fordham University, Bronx, New York, 10458. Send in all your tapes, and I'll listen to them and get in touch with you if you want to be on the show. I'd like to say a special thanks to our intrepid engineer, Andre Green, and his assistant, Jeff Rooney. I'd like to thank the Elevatormen for being here this evening. And they've offered to do a special holiday version of the theme song tonight. So why don't you guys hit it?
Happy holiday.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And this is Private Mike. This is Bill Fugina signing off for Alternative Access. You're listening to 90.7 FM WFUV, Fordham University in New York. Stay tuned. One on One is next.